Yeah, hold on. I'll save your stuff.
Yeah.
When you start it, I'll let you know when it's recording because I have the link open.
Okay, well it's up now.
Oh, include audio.
It should be
All right.
recording.
Should we just start it from the start? Clean it up a bit.
Just keep fucking just keep talking because it's just gonna be another fucking video. So fuck it. You can
Yeah,
bitch
why not?
about you can
Video's
bitch about
saved.
you can bitch about fucking goddamn Twitch being fucked.
Well, I always have fucking issues with Twitch. Well, okay, if the first video is saved, guys, welcome back. If it didn't, then, this is, the last week of July's edition of Esober Elitist. There is no ESO because he's at a wedding, like a bitch, and I'm filling in Dominator Silva as your co-host with Sober.
Hey yo, and fuck Twitch.
And our special. And fuck Twitch, everyone. And our he was in the middle of our guest was in the middle of a great answer, and Twitch decided to be like, you know what, fuck you, I'm not gonna work. I don't know why I'm calling this. I'm still gonna lose. We're playing poker. Our guest this week, if you don't already know, is that one odd guy. Odd, say what's up to the 239 fam.
Hey, what's up, family? 239. This is odd. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna say something odd. Just like
you
that.
just did.
Hey,
You're fine.
I want you to speak for like 5 minutes straight. Just talk and see what comes out of your mouth.
Yeah. Just talk about what you're experiencing. It'll come out naturally.
Oh, we already know that.
So we touched on the parties with his team, yada yada yada. So you guys have lost a couple series now, right?
Yeah, we lost two. I think two in a row, if I'm not mistaken.
Has Daly got kind of anal on that? Has he kind of freaked out in the party a little bit?
No, he's very competitive, just like everyone else. But nah, he keeps it real. He doesn't usually get too mad. It's not like, he's a drill sergeant. He just tells everyone to play simple, play within themselves. Yeah, basically the good old KISS method. Good old accounting.
This is where he kisses you and tells you everything's gonna be better. I'm right there with you. I totally get what you mean.
Yeah, but honestly, we haven't really played that bad. We haven't played that bad. It's just we need to score a little more goals. And I think everyone knows that.
Yeah,
which is odd because your team. I mean, you got Dolly, Thamps, and Rome up front, right? That's a pretty solid lineup.
You would think, yeah. We do pretty good on time and attack and shots and that stuff. We're just not finding them back in that. As simple as that.
And I think you would agree with me, Odd. And Sober, you're gonna hate me for saying it, but like if you got quality guys up front and goals aren't going in, I think Dr. Dom has the diagnosis of your problem, and that's you're lacking some #Chem, bro.
Oh, here we go. #Chem.
What do you want me to say? It's the truth. You look me in the face right now and you tell me if there's anything wrong with Thamps and how he plays. The fucking answer is no. You look me in the face and you tell me if there's anything wrong with how Rome plays center or if there's anything wrong with Rome. No, that guy is a quarterback on any team. He knows what he's doing. Busted again.
Exactly.
15,000 in already in this poker game. This is the worst hosting job of my goddamn life. I already spent $15,000 to host this bullshit show. Whatever. Anyways. And then also Dolly, like the Dolly's backhand king, everyone knows that, doesn't really have any other moves. Sorry, Dolly, I love you.
Hey,
but books out.
Wow.
And there's nothing wrong with that lineup, so it has to be #Chem. Go for it.
So there's been a little chat question posted for Dom.
Okay.
How is Moose Island? Is it nice? Is it sandy?
I've never been there. I don't know what Moose Island is. I don't
like
here's
middle
the
of the lake.
Who asked the question? Number one, that slut. I want to know his or her name. It's his name, I guarantee, though.
It's Moose.
No,
Moose did not ask a question about his own island. He doesn't even have an island. Number one, he's not rich enough to afford one. Here's my point.
One point in 3 games.
I had 1 point in 3 games.
Oh,
Yep.
hey, you had less than that from
I don't
me.
believe that. All I know is I had
You
the
had
OT
0
winner in game
points.
2.
Wow.
Wait, here's the thing. I don't even remember. Odd, shut your whore mouth. Don't let me get you saying that shit again. Also, what team is Moose on? I don't even know this scrub because I can't even remember
Vanilla
what team
Knock
he was
Tots.
on to
Vanilla Knock
defend.
Tots.
Was that
He's
the
on
last series we played?
Esso still.
Here's whatever. Here's my rebuttal either way. I am so goddamn depressed this season that I'm not gonna remember how I played against your goddamn team. I have not been on the goddamn site to check how many points I have because you know what doesn't work when your team's losing and you want to be like, am I still getting? No, I'm off the fucking site. I'm in depression. I'm in my own little world. I'm listening to Hello Darkness, My Old Friend every fucking day at 9 p.m. Like I can't deal with this shit anymore. So I'm on everyone's island, Moose. All right, and it doesn't mean they're good. It just means I'm in my own little hellhole, my own little fucking yam bag. Kill me in the face.
Aw.
1 point in 3
So
games has been said
Suicide
otherwise.
Watch.
All right, Chew. I see you, Chew. Fucking anonymity bullshit. Listen, I don't know. Catch me on the Thundercats. I'll light your fucking team up. You're nothing to me. Anyways, moving on.
So,
It's
hey,
really
by the
easy
way,
to
were
chirp
you
someone
impressed
on a
with me?
shitbag team, but go ahead.
Dom, were
Sorry,
you
Hod?
impressed with me, by the way? Were you impressed with me?
When sexually or what are we talking about?
No, the first week of the series. You said we were talking about scoring.
Odd. I'll answer this question seriously, but also jokingly because that's my style. Was I impressed with you? I'm impressed with you this season and last since your Thundercats days because I know, and I'm pretty sure your preferred position was forward. Am I wrong?
Oh
You're
yeah,
usually
I
an
only been
offensive
playing
guy.
D since February.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
You know.
So that's my point, and we played you at a position because we had really no other choice. I understand that. So for you to play with Daly, sure, yes, everyone who plays with Daly is going to be a bit better, but you're actually really good with Daly, right? You can respond one of two ways. You can fold under questioning, or you can thrive, and you're thriving. So I'm impressed with you in general. Am I impressed with you if you're asking specifically or subjectively in that series that we played? No. You want to know how you shut me out of the like I was on Odd Island, everyone? Here's the fucking facts, everyone. Odd Island is don't pass Dom the puck because and like if you want to know why Murph got traded, the puck stayed on one side of the ice all fucking night. Now I gotta call this bullshit and end my rant. And I'm not trying to like I know I totally sound like a diva right now, and that's fine if I come off that way. But it's very easy.
It's all right.
It's very easy to be on your island, Odd, when I don't get the fucking puck all series, because that's what was happening. I had my thumb up my ass waiting for a one-tier to pass, and it never happened. So I guarantee you, if we played you again with the new squad we have, I'm not gonna say, this thing or that, but I know I'm not gonna be held pointless.
Wait, did I even see you fucking Yam playing center? Was that a thing?
You did. So here's the thing.
Oh my god.
After we lost to the Nut Taps, which is a series that I felt we could have won because I'm competitive, and yes, I felt like we could have won. I still at that point felt like we could have won a game. After that, it broke me. So there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things Yam would ask his consigliere, as he would call me, like, "Hey, should I play center? Hey, should I trade you?" Blah blah blah. So which never happened. So at that point, I was like, just fucking do whatever you want. I have no suggestion. I'm done. Like I'm just broken. So that's the truth. So Yam going C or Yam doing whatever, I was just very indifferent and I didn't care. If I did care, then you probably would have caught me being like, no, Yam, stand right D. And then like let the boys be boys up here. So that was his own personal choice. To be fair, in Yam's defense, he did feed me for the OT winner on his first game at center, but we did get our shit ripped in like fucking the next game.
This is odd to me. I love how every time I have Odd in a fucking party or whatever, I always mention something.
Say Odd a lot.
Fuck me. Sure.
Man, Odd came to the curse to you.
So I'm surprised. I'm used to getting ripped on all these shows that we do. Like it's fucking like nonstop. Everybody's like, "Oh, I just feel getting fucking traded." All this shit. This is
Oh
the
yeah,
one
how does
time
it feel?
it feels great. You know, I
Yeah.
wish I would have got traded one more time. Not because I dislike anybody that's on my team currently. I wish I would have had a shot for any team that was playoff bound.
Hmm.
But I'm not gonna bitch. They're
Well,
Well,
one zero. The team has played well. We won a game and then we won one and lost one on OT. So now we're just on the cusp of winning a fucking series.
I know what that's like. Well, I wouldn't be doing I wouldn't be doing us a service if I didn't mention this, but Sober, it looks like the first half of our recording got like a minute in, so we didn't cover any of that stuff. But this is good. This is
Oh,
good
fucking
because we
dickhole.
kind. I know, huge dickhole.
Fucking
But this is kind of good because we're just touching on it now about your trades and
Oh,
for
I
those
see how this goes.
for those
oh, we
for
kind of
those
like circle back.
we're gonna circle back to it. Odd. I'm sorry for you to relive the pain, but what we were talking about before we got cut off was Odd and kind of our history with Odd in on the Thundercats. And for those that don't know, Odd was on our team. He was our lefty. He was the I hate to say it again, but he was the odd man out on our squad. He was the one guy that maybe didn't have the most hashtag chem, arguably. And he was traded before the trade deadline to the last place team. These are details I obviously forgot. I just remembered we made one trade that we ended up not needing to make because the guy we got back was damaged goods, in my opinion. Shock is a snake oil salesman. That was some
Damn, it's good.
bullshit. He threw
That's
the wool
awesome.
over your eyes. Gave us Barry, who has some major life problems. I'm not going to get into that, but I would have liked to have kept Odd. But that's our history with Odd. He was on our team, great guy. Got traded, and I'm sure there's some bad blood there. And then Sober, I guess you had the great question of Odd. How did you feel about that, and how are you dealing with it now?
Oh, honestly, the trade didn't really bother me at the time. I kind of understood it. Um, with the dynamic of the whole party, and if anyone ever played with Yada, if you would
Yeah.
make a mistake, you know, probably 8 of my 10 breakout passes, if I would do them, I might pass one off the boards. It was all new,
Well, what?
especially
Hmm.
playing defense.
Which is
And
your not preferred position. Hopefully, people understand that. People need to get that.
yeah, that basically I was new. I'm enjoying
Hmm.
playing the position now, but um, basically, um, Yada would just fucking you scream at the top of his lungs, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
And then it's pretty much like tense. It tensed everyone up, which I kind of find out after I got traded. It didn't stop with me. He just turned right to Cerber on that one.
Yep.
Right, Puck Hog?
Yeah, yeah. That was one of those nights that I never want to fucking rehash ever again. Um,
Hey, by the way, that was when you played us too, wasn't it? You got called a puck hog when I got to play
yeah,
center
Ooh, I can't
I think
against
remember.
the
so.
Wolfpack,
That might
and
be.
you
That
guys
might be
almost
right.
lost to us.
I
That
will
might be
say
right.
this Sober, with full disclosure, that was probably the night I've ever experienced you the most rattled. Maybe not like play wise, but just like generally speaking, you were like not okay with that being said.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
think you
Like,
were angry. You were just rattled. You were just like, what the fuck did? How did the?
yeah,
How the?
yeah.
What
It,
the
it,
fuck
it
did I just
caught
hear?
me. It caught me completely off guard because I mean I made the comment to him. I'm like, dude, if you think I'm a puck hog, look at my stats. They're like that even. I might have had like
Yeah.
three more
Yeah.
goals and assists or whatever. But I was like, I'm a puck hog because it was 1-on-1 versus a goalie instead of trying to force a pass over. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not fucking a twos player. I don't fucking do the rebound goal every time. That just caught me completely fucking weird. Like, it still bugs me. I mean, shit. That's the
Yeah.
last thing.
Yeah.
No.
Last thing I ever think of myself as a puck hog.
Yeah. And I
Yeah.
would agree.
So
I don't think Odd would agree with that. I don't think. You don't think Sober's a fuck, do you?
Oh no, no. It was just a different type of style. I mean, honestly, in like this season, even last season, you really don't see any of the styles like the Thundercats. We would move the
Yeah.
puck up so fast, and basically, my job as a defender, we didn't even never went D to D. We just flew it right up the ice. We shot it up the ice, and then
Yeah.
Sober would break out his zone, or Yada be pretty much cherry picking at the other blue line, and um, what was it? Half
Lamp
the
or Dom,
time,
your center.
yeah, basically, we made the two-touch pass. Basically, send it to the middle, send it to the wing, go for a
Yep.
breakaway, shoot it, run and gun,
Yep.
scramble.
That worked well.
But
And you know why? Because there was a lot of fucking hashtag Cam. It keeps coming back to
There
that,
was
boys. There was a ton of
like
that.
none of that shit because I mean, quite frankly, that team.
You're saying there was none? There was
Okay,
no
okay.
hashtag Cam
So
on the Thundercats?
so the Thundercats, right? That was a team that had like no drama that needed drama. Like it needed some sort of weird drama to just kick in. Like it
We
needed the
were on two
fucking.
fucking different teams. That was the last thing we goddamn needed.
on,
It
honestly,
needed.
you guys stopped scoring when I left. You do know that, right? You guys stopped scoring when I
I don't remember
left.
that. I do remember lifting a cup though,
Yeah,
or at least a
Oh
belt
but
yeah,
at
you
this
did.
point.
You did
what
do
I'm
that.
saying is so you had Lamp, my first pick, right? I had him for fucking like 9 games in the regular season, because his fucking power went out or his fucking he called somebody a
He called someone a
bish,
bitch.
a bish, got fucking
A
no,
bish.
a
What was it?
bish.
BTCH?
No, it was BICH or some.
BICH?
Yeah,
No,
it was
I'm
a
pretty sure it was
mistype.
BTCH. He was like, bitch. Like, there was no vowel. He was like, Xbox can get a
Yeah.
vowel. And they're like, no, but you can get a fucking band, though.
Literally,
And then, like, rip
I,
our series. That sucked.
I would get a message from like fucking Drug Monkey, like before that season and before my season over in XPS. I never talked to Drug like ever, right? All of a sudden, I get this message from him saying, yeah, Lamp's out tonight. His fucking power's out." I'm like, okay." And like next series, I get a message from Nick the Greek, which once again never talked to that guy, right? Oh yeah, he got suspended. What the fuck? Like I didn't want to hear from anybody that I didn't know. Like it was totally fucked up. So to say, I mean, obviously there were certain people that had chemistry. I mean, Yada, I played one night with before the draft. Um, I don't think I play with you at all.
No, I only played three games with Flanny, which thanks Flanny for inviting me. I've enjoyed my stay at 239. So shout out to
Enjoyed your
him.
cup of coffee.
Fucking fill the
Yep.
pond.
Yeah.
Drain the swamp,
Yeah.
fill the pond,
Hey,
whatever the
by
fuck
the
that line is.
by,
Too
What?
soon.
yeah, but by the way,
Not too soon. It's fucking every show now. It's a fucking thing.
What was that on?
shout out Joe Thornton.
No.
Well, we say those
Shout
at
out
the
Joe
end,
Thornton.
but it's never
My
a bad
bad, my
time to
bad.
shout out Joe Thorne. It's never a bad time.
No, but isn't that the game that Yada was playing center, and I told him just tie him off for Christ's sakes.
Yeah. And he was
Too,
like,
when
"Oh,
Lamp's
fucking,
power went
I
out.
don't need a fucking here. I want to play a center. Fucking
Yeah.
whatever. Let's get on to
I will say
fucking
this, just
Thundercats bullshit.
just to wrap up the Thundercats confessions here, because like holy fuck, guys, nobody else was on that team. It was just us.
Yeah.
Like chill. But again, championship season, hashtag season 2, hashtag Ken. Anyways, so that was a great season. Yeah, there was some drama there. There was some drama there. Now I think we did get into how you are on Boys, though. I'm sure that made the cut. But if not, how are you liking this?
We
season?
can do it again.
Yeah, how are you liking this
Honest,
season?
why don't we
with
start?
Tails?
We could always start with the Mongo Tards because Legion was fucking awesome.
Ooh.
I love
Were
playing.
you on that team too?
I love playing
You were on-
Legion. Yeah,
How's playing
I
with
was on
Legion? How you like playing with Legion?
Legion, he's awesome. He's funny as hell. He always keeps it loose. You never know what the hell's gonna come out of his mouth, and which is
Keeps what loose?
like
Ooh.
it keeps the whole team loose. Because
Oh,
you know what? He just
I
goes, "Oh, my
agree.
bad."
Keep talking on.
What?
Woo!
Wait, I
You
gotta, I
like
gotta
that?
stop you right there because you're moving on to season 3, and True just, I just realized wrote a season 2 message, which was Jello Time won the actual playoffs. What was that? The actual playoffs? Driving daily to the airport? Shut the fuck up.
No,
Anyways, moving on.
I think what he meant was, uh, that one regular season matchup that we had.
Yeah. The
Oh,
one
the
But
where
get
it did,
right
where it
before you
wasn't the
traded
actual
me. That
playoffs.
one.
yeah, fuck off.
Right before you traded me. The
Hey,
And
what,
I'll
what,
say
one
here,
that
I'll
said
say here.
something
To
about
be fair,
apples.
Odd. I can't remember if you were Barry. Was it me and RDB then in Jello Time? Anyways, Odd. I'm the one who had like a turnover that like lost us one of the games. So like, let's just put that there. I totally shat the bed in
Actually,
that Jello Time series.
no,
I
you
don't know
played
if you
pretty
were in
well.
it.
You
I can't
just
remember.
screwed up one. I wasn't in it. I
Well,
watched
yeah,
it.
that's all it takes, man. Like, listen, it was just. And let's cut to the actual playoffs. True. In the finals, and I played Ray D, which
Mm,
is not my preferred position, but we went 3-0 that night. I know how to play it, and I can play it
yeah.
well, especially when you get forwards who have fucking hashtag him with each other, which is what we had. But in the Jello Time series, and Odd, you understand this. As a defenseman, you can make sometimes a bad pass, and it can be one bad mistake, and it just ruins you, right? And that's what that was for the Jello Time
Oh,
series. So I'm right now. I'm gonna say it right now. I'll take just to end the Thundercats Jello Time bullshit. I'll end it right now that it was Dom's fault that we lost that one.
hey,
Even though
hey,
the
hey, hey,
fucking
it
goal
might have
that
been.
hey,
went on Levy was
let's
bullshit,
stop with the
but it was off
Thundercats.
my
But the one
turnover.
last thing I will say,
Oh,
I did bring up saying, let's get the fucking band back together and let's do
Yeah,
a series. I mean, obviously
I
they
would
can
love
I
like
be
to.
the
get his
lefty?
guys together.
The
Yeah, because
classics.
Barry's fucking gone. So yeah,
Yeah, get
and
Barry. Barry doesn't count. He's not an OG
Oh,
Thundercat. Odd's an OG Thundercat. RDB's an OG Thundercat. Yada, Lamp.
and
Not
yep,
Luca, Lamp.
I know I could get all those guys back for a night of a series, but that's
Yeah,
been
I think
turned
it would be
down
great.
numerous
that would be
times.
fun.
Um,
Yeah.
so
Mainly because Jello Time is a bunch of pussies, but whatever. You heard it here first. No, I
No,
have no
but
idea. That
let's
was a
answer.
great rivalry. In all
Let's
honesty, guys, it was great, but we can move on right now.
yeah, yeah. Let's go talk about me and since I'm like bromance with Daly, I guess is that what he
Yeah.
calls it? We're
This
brewing a
is your second
bromance.
season. This is your second season with
I
Daly,
know,
is it not?
I know. It is. It is. Honestly, he's easy to play with for me. I mean, I don't really have to try that hard. I know where he's gonna be, and when I do something that he doesn't expect, he's very clear in saying, "Hey, this is what I'm gonna do. You're gonna
Yeah.
do this. Sit in front of the net because this is what it is." And he explains why I'm doing things. He explains, "Hey, I'm going behind the net. The EA sucks. So if both of us go
Mhm.
behind the net and close off the corner, guess what? It's somehow going to find a way through you or through me. And so just stay in front of the net. At least someone has a shot at blocking it." So he's
Yeah.
pretty clear, and
If I can be honest, I
he's
think
pretty.
he's the best thing for you, especially like anyone in that position. Yeah, he's clear. He's a good teacher, um, and I think he's really helpful, especially for you on left D. And I'll be honest, even if we have like a full whatever banging squad on Churchill Yam this year against you guys, and if I got more points, I still don't think it'll have been that much different. But you're a good enough lefty to have shut down anybody. And I think that's a
so
lot
On,
due in part of
I, be,
Daily.
I believe I shut a lot of people down, actually, if you
Jesus.
don't look at my
I was
stats. I
gonna
mean,
say
just
I
look
can't
at.
be the only right wing. Have you guys played Black Sails yet?
Yeah, we played Black Series. I think D-Mark
Did
got
you
five
did you shut
points,
down
four
Dmart?
points. I think he got four
Okay,
or 5 points on me.
in my opinion,
Wait,
if you get 5 or more points, then you cleaned up in that series. You did pretty well.
wait. Before anybody goes any further, I want to say, D Mart was supposed to be my co-host tonight, and
Oh yeah.
he proceeded. I heard his name, so I got to mention it. He, he was supposed to co-host, and he sent me a message saying that he got throttled in baseball, and he's with his boys drinking, and he didn't want to mention that he had to go do a podcast, so he didn't know how long he was gonna drink.
Oh, well, look at that.
So D Mart was a last second throwout. Dom, once again, thank you for coming on. for us. But
You're lucky I have no life on Friday nights, so you're welcome.
That's true. That's true. Besides sitting in a party with Kayla the whole fucking night. But
Oh
anyways,
Jesus!
Shots fired.
Is that hashtag?
Hashtag conversion is real. Let's go. Let's fucking go.
But on top of that, I was bombarded with a bunch of messages. You know, Odd wanted to come on as a guest. Yada yada yada. Pale has now joined a party.
I wanted to come on as a guest 3 times.
And
I'm sorry.
Pale
Continue,
is in
continue.
here.
What's going on, guys? How you doing?
There he is. He was like, dude,
Hey,
I
what's
missed the
up, Pale?
throwdown. I want to get the fuck in here. So you're in here, Pale. What's going on, bud?
Here we go. Oh, hold on. I'm fucking getting on my life here.
I know. This is hard. This is hard to host and talk while trying to fucking.
Alright.
You just don't
It
pay
really
attention to
was.
Do I
it.
not bet? Am I
I'm
in
all
call?
in. Just fucking all in every time. I don't care. I'm gonna be one of those people. All right, now I guess whatever. So everybody, welcome
yeah.
Pale, the 239's highest rated, sexiest ginger. Pale, how you
yeah,
doing?
for
Welcome.
sure.
How do you get that fucking?
There's only one ginger, so it's not that much of a title.
How do you get that?
How do I get what?
The almost like curve on the top of your like by your forehead, you know, with your hair, and you curve it back. It's like you have to put like a curler in there. Like how
Oh,
does
dude,
that
I don't
happen?
do shit with my hair, dude. I'm like, dude, man. I
Oh,
don't
you wake
do
up like
shit.
You wake up and it's
I
just
wake
fucking
up like
curled
That
this.
perfectly.
clearly producted hair. Okay, can we just stop right now? Dom is spending $20,000 to fucking host this show, so I just got busted again. How do can I leave? I don't need to host and play poker and get ripped
God
on.
damn it! We've lost fucking players because we're just busting everybody. What the fuck?
Jesus,
Yeah,
guys, this is
I'm
fucking
one of them. I was the first one.
All right, so
Agent
now
cleaning up over there.
now that we got Pale in here, Pale, the throwdown, they did their breakdown on who's gonna miss the playoffs, who's gonna make the playoffs, all that shit. What do you think is gonna happen in the last couple series of the season? Although there's so many
Or who's gonna
goddamn
miss and who's gonna
reschedules.
make, or
Yeah, and I would say who's gonna be the top 3 too, because that's in the really close scheme of things too for point wise.
So I guess I'll start with who's gonna make it. Um, I gotta believe in Dead Presidents. I think they're a better team than they showed. You know, the problem is they have so many less games in hand compared to the other guys that are behind them. They're kind of in a little bit of trouble. Like, I mean, they got 24 games played, and then you look at Dank's team and just tap it in. Pretty much everybody that's behind them has like at least 6 to 9 games left to go, more than they do. I feel like McGill's got a good team, and I think it would be a shame if he missed the playoffs because I think he could make some noise in the playoffs. But at the same time, I really don't know if they can come out, sweep these series, and get lucky and hope that Tap It In or Old Dad Specials or even Strictly Business or somebody like that comes in and just takes their spot from them. That being said, I think Just Tap It In makes it in. Those like bubble teams, I think they're my lock. I think they're the guys that definitely make it. And Strictly Business has too many question marks for me to say that they're going to make the playoffs, man. I think it's Dead Presidents and Just Tap It In that make it on the bottom.
Strictly, that's Fade's team, right?
That is Tomahawk's team.
Oh, that's Tomahawk's team. Okay.
He's not playing. I mean, he just traded for a new goalie. Yeah, he just traded for Punisher. He's not going to play anymore. He's not going to put 3 people through the whole disconnect series over and over and over again anymore. So, like, I like Mac North. I like what they have on offense. They obviously have Sabby, who I had for a while as well. But I just don't know that their defense and goaltending is going to put it together enough for them to actually close this out and stay in the spot that they're in right now, which is the 8th seed. I'm not a believer in Strictly Business. As for the top 3,
just getting so much shit for everything they just done.
I mean, like, he has. And I think a lot of it isn't really all that fair. Like, I know he got a lot of shit for trading me Figo for Sabby. And I don't think that that's entirely fair. The dude's trying to make the playoffs. He's right on the bubble. He's got to win his games to play. And Figo wasn't going to be able to play any of his series for the rest of the season. I mean, the guy needed a right wing. He needed somebody that could play because if they don't and they don't make the playoffs, then you got a guy sitting on the bench for the last like 9 games of his season. That's retarded. Why wouldn't you make a deal for the guy, even though he is probably the best guy on his ice? When he's got the guy, he's not there to play the rest of your series. You have to make a move. And as far as the position that he wanted to make a move for, right wing has been a position that people have struggled with the whole season. Like you've got like Joe Thornton and Demar on Black Sails. You've got Yambag, Horton, Dominator Silva over there. You got Sober.
I've played every fucking goddamn shit.
And then you had Savvy. Like, if you look at the other teams in the league, nobody's really got like a solid right wing that's readily available to trade. So I mean, obviously, I was a benefactor of that trade. I got Figo, and now I've got Brick and Figo connection going into the playoffs, and that's cool. But I think Tomahawk needlessly got ripped on that trade because I think he had to make a move, and I don't think that there was really any other offers.
Oh, well, hold on. You bring up a good point there because he had to make a move. Now, I forget if it was Throwdown or whatever. Yeah, it was Throwdown where Shock and Daly were talking about moves that our team made to get guys that I wanted to play with.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there's a difference between making moves and being kind of, forced to kind of settle on making moves. No, it's a hashtag Chem, sure, but it's, let's say, this is a longer one, it's hashtag bottom of my list, hashtag Chem. Do you know what I mean? I'm not trying to insult anyone, but that's what it is. Sometimes you're forced to make deals when you need to make a deal, and it's not always going to be the deal you want it to be, and that's my only line of defense. So I hear you, Pale, on that, and I back that trade. I understand why you did it, and that's a good trade on Tomahawk's part. He got a quality winger, and he needed one.
I agree with the trade, honestly. I was in the chat trying to tell D-Mart it's not that bad of a trade. At first, I was like, what the hell? Why is he giving Pale
so
another team?
The reason why Tomahawk's getting so much shit is because the previous trades that he's made, and it's been a carryover.
Yeah, and that's the bigger deal.
It's been a carryover through the whole course of the season. And what the fuck is being whatever I'm calling it? I'm outside. I don't care.
We're checking right now anyway. You're not calling anything.
All right, sweet. But
I just hold the pocket aces. Fuck it.
so there's been this thing. Now what am I calling? Am I just checking still?
You're still checking.
You're playing poker, you dumb slut.
Okay, so let me finish this goddamn thing if I don't get fucking right back to needing to play. He got a lot of shit because of all the previous trades that he made. This one carried over because the whole Figo Brick thing. I mean, it is the thing. They play really well together. You have another piece of that team that fucking you had before. That's why you got so much shit this time. And what the fuck is going on? Now you're making me put out my cigarette fucking early. God damn it. Don't you know this is like drunk fucking... God damn it.
Oh my god, I didn't mean to fucking check. Look at what I've got and what I just checked with. Motherfucker.
Well, thank you. Because that whole hand, I was outside.
Wow. Based on your judgments, I really hope you're not a captain in 239. Oh,
yeah,
wait.
I king 10. Fuck. Unless you got pocket fucking something. But, so,
yeah, just for
going on to that, I mean, it's moving on. I mean, it helped both teams. Fucking Tomahawk got a player that's going to be there every night, hopefully. And then it gave you a player that you know of, and you have, I think you have depth to be able to go through his availability issue.
Thompson.
Yeah.
I'll be playing
Thompson
right wing.
needs to fucking play a couple games. Motherfucker.
Yeah, for real. So it'll be either me or Cedu on right wing, and one of us will play right D with Thompson, and we'll just get through it. I only have 2 games that I'm going to be missing them on, so it's not really that big of a deal for my team.
Right. No, if we wanted to move on to the other trades. Oh, go ahead.
Why not?
Go ahead, Pale.
No. So you asked me like who's going to be top 3. You know, I think it was your show that went through that last week, or was it the Throwdown yesterday? I listened to both of them today on the car.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So the top 3. Oh yeah, because it was Daily, or was it? Was it Daily?
It was Daily.
Saying that fucking my team's gonna fall out of the number 1 or 2 seed, which is not gonna happen, by the way. Top 3. It's Jaeger bomb It's Jaeger bombs that are gonna fall out. It's what do I have here? It's
Winners coming,
Black
Sails.
Boys, and Winners coming in my top 3. Whether I'm number 1, 2, 3, I don't know. I think Boys will be number 1 by the end of the series, end of the season anyway.
Ooh, I don't know what that.
And I think
Hey, no
offense. Fighting for that 2 spot.
If I'm being honest, I think Jaeger's gonna sneak up there. Jaeger.
You think so?
Jaeger.
I think Jaeger's gonna sneak up there. Just based on playing which team.
So asshole.
I think you guys are solid. Boys are solid, but they're struggling. I'm not gonna look at the rest of their schedule and do it that way. I'm not gonna cheap shot this, or / make an informed decision. But my guess right out the gate is going to be Jaeger, you guys, Winners coming for second, and then Boys third. Because I played Black Sails, we beat Black Sails. They are a good team, but in my opinion, they're built like a swimmer's body. They're jacked up front, but there's not much going on behind. The lower you go. So I think they were somewhat exposed. Going further in this season and playoffs, I don't think Black Sails will do that much damage.
Well, you gotta give
think
Daly
now that you got Figo. Yeah, and Daly's. I'm just saying, even with Daly's struggles, that team D and that team, I don't know if they have that much come up front.
No. What I'm saying is, the Daly's gonna, he's got to miss a series coming up soon, right? I mean, I
don't think he misses series when he captains.
Yeah.
You do know
even
that,
with
right?
that,
He doesn't miss.
Even with that.
Unless something's really nice that gets a reschedule. Oh wait, he talked about that on his last show too. Ooh.
Well, all I'm saying is I still think whatever troubles boys may face, I think they'll be at least a top 3 seed.
Yeah.
They'll be in finish 4.
Yeah.
Why are we doing top 3? Like top 4 get home advantage, right? So I'm just saying it's going to be. I think it is what it is now. Wolfpack, I don't think is going to sneak in there, even though they're arguably the dark horse of this fucking season. They're really good. They have a ton of #Chem. It's banging around. Shock draft the guys he knows, and it's paying the fuck off. So it's. I think
Whoever
they might
plays that in the first round is going to be in trouble.
Yes, I agree. I think they're a dark horse.
By the way,
I think if you're not winning it again, I think they're winning it again, and you heard it here first, or they're winning it first.
I'll just say this because I recently played them, and he brought it up in the throwdown. So they beat us we beat them game 1. They ran a fucked up line with Drug Monkey and net, and they ran enforcers and all this shit. We beat them 4-2. The next game, they won. They're all 1-goal games after that. They are Ozzy and Clancy have really good chemistry. I think they might sneak in ish.
Sorry, what was that, Sober? Is there another word for that? That Ozzy and Clancy have what?
No,
what?
fuck off.
Is that
I'm not.
the currency
I'm not
that
doing
fucking
it.
matters
I'm not
in this
doing
league?
it. Not doing it.
All right, whatever. Well, then you're wrong, but continue.
Hey, watch out for the swagger move with Ozzy. By the way.
So once you play him,
What the fuck, God? You don't be throwing out people's trade secrets online. Come on, man.
You pretty much know how they're gonna play. So Ozzy's their dangle dick. He's the guy that can control the puck. He can fucking walk through whatever he wants to do, and he has a tendency to do the swagger shot, but he adds a fucking little twist to it. He does like a spin move on the goal line to that shit.
Well, that's the Murph. That's the Murph. Murph does the spin move swagger shot.
I
That's
haven't
his
seen that
favorite
from
from
Murph
behind the
yet.
net.
Like,
Oh, Murph. Well, he does that. He's you can call him a one-note pony doing that. But the guy is good. I'll give him that. No hate on Murph, obviously, but he and Swagger and it sounds like Ozzy or whatever. Who the fuck you guys are
yep,
just talking
yep.
about? Who I don't know. Have their bread and butter shots, and that's it.
So that odd scenario here is, I could have been on that team. Like he was gonna draft me, and I went obviously before his pick. Um, so throughout this whole trade deadline bullshit, on how players aren't supposed to know anything, there was talk that he was going to trade for me, and I was like, well, sure, whatever. I would have been the fucking oddball, the guy that just plays along with the other two, but it would have been fun. I would have enjoyed it. It would have been a good time. Good time. And dead silence. What the fuck?
Yeah. No, I was processing your shit. I was processing. I also totally didn't pay attention to any of the bullshit you were saying. But yeah, no.
Oh, come on.
Did we?
Come on, Dom. Every fucking day. Fucking Yamig, trade for fucking Silver.
What? Why you gotta be traded again? You and I, fucking loose lips, think Church of Yam. What the fuck, man?
Hey, it's over now, right?
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
Listen,
listen. Obviously, if I have my captains here, and obviously, if a player who was traded like 4 fucking times, you slut, this season is possibly on the trade market, and I won a championship with him, I'm gonna be like, yeah, maybe throw your hat in the ring. I'm not saying he did or didn't, but I definitely asked, and there was a hashtag chem list. And I told you we got people maybe near the bottom, and I will imply that maybe somebody in this party was near the top, and things happen.
Hey,
sometimes you
I'm
can't
gonna throw this out
always
there
get
too.
what you want.
I never
Go
once
ahead.
asked for a trade this season. Never once. I
don't
never
believe
requested a trade ever. I know there's birdies floating around, and I even told fucking Gunny that I'm fucking in it for the haul. I don't give a shit if we have 1 win, 0 wins, fucking 20 wins. I don't give a fuck. I want to play.
You guys want to fold on this?
And that's how it was.
Well, okay, so sober with that point, on the serious times, I'm like, yeah, I'm trade man. He's like,
is
jokingly,
that Dom
I'll trade
to
you to fucking
go
Tom.
broke again?
I'm broke. Fucking fold on this. Let me just steal this one. So I've been met with the threats of like, I'll send you to Gunny's team, I'll send you to the Tomahawks team, or whoever the fuck was in the basement at the time. Yeah. And my response has always been, fucking do it, because I don't care. And like, I don't know if that makes me noble or whatever bullshit, but I can guarantee you I've been on a losing team, and that doesn't bug me. I just want a change of scenario. I'm not saying I can lead a team. I definitely can't fucking lead a team. But I would like the opportunity to if it's already really, not fucking working.
To me, it felt really odd because I got a fucking message or Eso our last show. He asked me. He goes, "Yeah." So Mags asked if you were okay with sitting on the bench or being traded to the last place team. And I vehemently said that I was drafted 3rd overall. I shouldn't be on the bench. I should be playing. So I want to play. So if that means trade me to the last place team, that means trade me to the last place team. No fucking emo. And lo and behold, I got traded to the last place team. So
I think that's fair.
Yeah, and I, the first night I apologized to Gunny because after the series I'm like, okay, do we got to work on things here a little bit, just move people around a little bit.
Well, you played us the first night, right?
Yep, we played you the first night.
Play winner is coming. Yeah.
Yep, and then our next 2 series we've done well. We've competed really well. And there's no emo in the party. That's the best thing. That was a team that had 1 win, and there's no fucking emo. Everybody's there fucking playing the game. They're not fucking bitching about anything. They're not saying, oh, god damn it, you should have done this. Any of that shit. It's just, you're fucking show up, you play your games, everything's good.
Yeah, Edge is a
That's
really
good.
cool guy, by the way. I got to meet him on our little excursion into.
I was going to
Yeah,
ask
can
you
you talk
about the
about
ballpark
that?
excursion.
yesterday.
That's a question I want to talk about. For those who don't
Yeah.
know, there was a little 239 meetup and Pale. What happened?
Well, I met up with Yambag and Esoteric in the parking lot of the Citizens Bank Park. That was kind of weird, trying to figure out
Okay,
who was
what
who and
happened
where they
after
were.
the sex stuff? Oh,
Oh
sorry.
well, sorry, I missed
Hey,
that
where the
part.
fuck
Wow.
In the
is the
parking
belt on the
lot.
video?
I-
Motherfucker.
Well, so there's no way I was getting to the stadium with the belt. The belt was in the car while we tailgated. Well, during the tailgate, it was out, but after the tailgate,
There was no video of
the
the
belt
picture.
went away.
No belt picture. The whole time, no belt picture. There's got to be
Yeah, we
shit
didn't take a
posted
lot
on
of
that.
pictures.
Did you ship the belt away? Is there no belt picture? Is it gone? Do you not have it
There,
anymore?
there are
There's a
some
picture of the belt. It's on the
pictures.
car.
It's on the front page. If you haven't checked it yet.
No.
Um,
What did I? Okay, for those
Dom's
who
on
missed,
suicide
clearly
watch.
missed what I was
Remember?
talking about earlier.
Here you go
My
with Dom
soul
Rage
is
again.
broken
That's
this
again.
season. I am not looking at the fucking site anymore. There's no point. What? I want to. Oh, look at that. My fucking team's in the shitter. Great. I love watching this shit every fucking morning. No, Pale. I have not seen the goddamn article on the site. I haven't been on the goddamn site. Thank you
Well,
for
it's
like
hashtag
right
triggering
now.
me again. Yeah, okay, Odd. Some people are on boys, and life is all fucking peachy. And you know what?
Hey, I was
Fucking
on the
all
manga
in,
tights
because I'm
last time.
triggered right now.
He's on tilt. I can't even call it. Fuck.
So yeah,
But hey-
I mean, we had a good time though. We stuck around to watch the Phillies play for like 3 innings, and once the Phillies were done being boring, we went over to Xfinity Live, which for those who don't know is like the big bar complex across the street from the Philly sports stadiums. And half the place was closed, and it was pretty empty because fucking it's the
Spade,
Phillies
spade.
and they suck. There's a spade.
Oh.
Yo, who the fuck called this shit? Get the fuck out of here.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah, so you guys had a good time. You went over to the bar afterwards and shit.
Yeah, we played some cornhole, watched some chicks ride the bull. It was a
Oh,
good
whoa,
time.
bro. I said you skipped the sex stuff. Jesus.
So
Wait,
so,
hold on. Question. No, Sober, I need to ask this, and you're
Alright.
gonna like it.
Hold-
Question. You met Kayla in real life, right?
I did, for sure.
Does she
Who's that?
seem like a certain Canadian could maybe, possibly, hopefully convert her ways? I'm not gonna name names, but this guy is, a certain churchgoer.
Look at my character right now.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say that you don't have a chance, bro.
God fucking damn it! I mean, no, this is unrelated.
Hey,
general,
there's a
it was not a
there's a
personal
hashtag.
question.
DJ, did DJ try to get a little
Oh,
close?
so DJ and Kayla were there?
I heard.
DJ was there, yeah.
I heard
gave him a
DJ
nice,
kind of looks like a
stone
girl, so
cold
it
stunner.
might work. Okay.
Shots fired again.
Shots fired.
Yeah.
What? I said I heard it. I'm
Oh,
not
shit.
calling him that. I've
I hit the
seen
wrong
pictures
button.
of his face. It gave me a chubby.
Oh my god.
But
Nah,
sorry, pal. Continue.
Everybody that was there was pretty
That's
cool.
one man's opinion. That's one man's
I mean,
opinion.
Ed
I'll
showed
take it
up.
with a grain of salt.
Edge was a cool guy.
Why did I call this? Oh god damn.
Look at this. We got 5 people in at 4.5K.
And I
before
should
I
the
didn't even
fucking
crowd.
fucking
called
mean
it.
to do this. I have a 2-3. I have a 7-2 offsuit. And I fucking called all in. Sweet.
Runner, spade.
I'm
Let's
doing.
go.
I'm sitting pretty.
What are you
sitting
at? What are
pretty
you at
good
right
right
now,
now.
pal?
225.
God damn it, pal.
Sitting pretty good.
I can't fucking host and play poker at the same time. I'm 15, 20 grand in the hole right now.
I
feeling like
I'm
had a
missing
feeling.
this
I
guy
had
in
a
my
feeling he was gonna do that. I can't fucking call that shit. Fuck.
Okay, would it be awkward if I just fail? Yeah, fuck it, all in. Fuck it. YOLO.
Yeah, might as
Oh,
well.
hey,
You're
I'm
all
gonna
in
do another
now.
shout out right now because I feel
YOLO
like doing it.
FOMO.
Fucking sniper. God damn it,
Oh,
give me
fuck
fucking
you, Cosmic.
rights so I could do
Son of a
stats
bitch.
for the last 2 series.
7-2 offsuit for the win. 7-2 offsuit for the win. Let's
So,
go!
do you know how to add?
Huh?
You know how to add the do stats?
I don't have the rights for it.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm saying, do you know how to add? Like, you know how to put the stats in? You know, or are
Nope.
you gonna get Goofy
He's
to do
saying,
them
do you
again?
know how to
No,
add?
fuck you,
Can you
fuck you.
count?
Goofy did him one time, and I fucking put a shot right down to the fuck.
Who's Goofy?
Dude,
You mean Patty
seriously?
McStatpatch?
Yeah, seriously, I had to fucking watch that whole goddamn series all the way back because of that bullshit.
Yeah, we
It's-
know.
Yeah, that
We
was
know.
fucking terrible. It's fucking terrible.
That was awful, yeah.
And as I'm
It was
getting blown
quite
up by
funny, though.
Yam, Hugh, fucking everybody sending me fucking messages like,
Man,
dude,
okay,
seriously,
okay, I'll
I'm
be
on it.
honest.
Like,
In my
back
own
the fuck
write-up,
off.
I fucking contradicted Goofy, and I didn't mean to. What's that, Sober?
Well, I was fucking doing the write up or watching the fucking shit for doing the stats, and I was getting messages like every fucking 15 seconds from Hugh and Yam. I'm like, motherfucker, just let me do the goddamn stats and fucking call it. Like, the fuck, you know. There's one fucking series, the first series too, wasn't it? That was the first series of the fucking season.
It was the first series.
Like seriously,
That's when
if
he was bitching about not playing.
Yeah, and if he was gonna fucking stack pads, I mean, granted he did, he totally fucking put the wrong stats where they weren't supposed to be, but like the first series they're gonna do that shit, and people's not gonna fucking see that. Like, come on.
Well, he took pictures off his iPad. Come on now.
Yeah, well, yeah, he
I didn't even know
blamed
the
that
guy.
on his fucking iPad.
Sober's got 100 points after the first series. What's going on there?
Right? It's like, fuck.
He
you
doesn't
go.
pad points. He pads hits. Come on now.
No,
That's why he's
no,
always the hits leader.
No. Now I gotta rebuy.
No.
How the fuck? Okay, there we go. Nice.
At least you got money.
Yeah, not much. But yeah, so
I'm just
Pale.
dealing with mad trips right now.
Where
Yeah.
are you fucking going around with this belt? 'Cause that thing looks tight as a
Where
motherfucker.
am I going around?
Yeah, are you bringing it around town? Are you going to strip clubs with that motherfucker? You're throwing it over your shoulder, being like,
Is there going to be
"Hey."
a parade in your hometown, or what's going
Yeah,
on?
I fucking go everywhere with that thing, bro. I go to
Really?
the local brew pub all the time.
Please tell me you have
Let me ask
Ferguson
you
on.
this.
Please fucking tell me that is actually a thing. Need that in my life. Need to hear it.
I'm so
Not
gonna
yet,
christen
not
that
yet.
motherfucker
We're
when I
working
see
on
her.
I'm just saying, guys, clean the belt when you get it. Don't blacklight it, because how the fuck, like, if you're a married dude or single, that 100% will attract a certain thing. Just clean it when you get it. Be safe out there. STD belt walking around.
Pressure
I have a
that
question
shit
for
after.
Kale.
What do you got, Odd? What do we got?
What's the weirdest thing someone said to you while you're walking around with it? Because honestly, my
I don't
wife
think he
would be
actually
like, "What
walks
the
around
fuck?"
with it, Odd.
He walks
Are
around.
we talking
with
about
it. Come
dicks
on
or
now.
belts?
Yeah.
You gotta ask me, though.
Is
You gotta
zipper down
clarify.
or up? I mean, what the fuck?
What are we doing?
Well,
Hanging
he
out?
might have the
like,
zipper
like a
down,
but
but the
them?
belt's blocking it. It's like a,
Oh,
he's
the
using it as a
belt is
chastity
cock
belt.
blocking.
Oh my god, so we're digging touching the belt. What are we talking about now? I don't want the belt. I don't want the belt. I don't want it. It turned,
Well,
it turned
Tom,
really
you
quick
gotta
on
be a
239,
captain.
guys.
Yeah,
You gotta be a captain.
Ugh. I'm just
Oh,
saying I don't
You
want
gotta
to be
win
now.
as a captain.
Fucking dick touching belt? No, thank you.
You can buy a
So-
box of Clorox wipes.
So Pale, this was also touched on.
Uh-huh.
Are you gonna return as the captain?
Honestly, like I would have a lot of fun just being a regular player in the draft and just seeing where I would go and maybe playing a season at forward and stuff like that. Because I think if I'm drafting a team, I'm like always gonna put myself at D or goalie just because I think there's probably better forwards in the league. But I would have fun as a forward just being a regular player. But yeah, I don't know. I'll likely be a captain next season. Um,
'Cause I have this strange
I don't
hunch.
see why not.
I have this strange hunch that we might get an influx of signups coming for the next
Oh
season.
yeah.
Just word
So
through the
so
grapevines.
sober. Well,
Um,
I agree. I definitely think signups will peak.
yeah. So I
Next
mean,
season.
this was the summer season. And we had 12 teams. I'm thinking, just going off of what I've been hearing around the people that I know, there might be talk of us maybe having enough for 16 teams, which would be
Really?
adding
Okay,
another four.
question. I have a question that I wanted to bring up. Now you say 16 teams, even if it's 12.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's not, I know. I think it's gonna be more, but I do have a question
I'd say
to the
minimum
hashtag
14.
T39 fan.
I'd say minimum 14.
Okay,
We'd have
minimum
enough.
14. That's fine. That's fine. And this isn't confirmed. I've never heard it, but I'm just thinking about it. I don't know if anyone else has thought about it, but our admins are on their shit, so I'm sure they have. But is there any type of talk or thought or belief that there could possibly be a minor league system or team or division of some kind that would happen?
That has not been brought up ever that I know about.
Okay, so
Yeah,
is
I
there
haven't
any
heard
interest
anything
at
about it.
all?
Via
Yeah, so
uh, I would think there isn't going to be, because this league wasn't going to be the grow overnight type of bullshit where we're gonna expand, quite
correct.
frankly, quicker. And before that other league started the other thing, did the other thing.
I understand. Yeah.
we,
And that's not why
we
I'm
had
asking. I'm just trying to see
right,
where the
right.
teams would
But what
go
I'm saying
if you're just
is
doing two
we had
divisions or if you're doing a call-up system.
yeah, I think it would be a different scenario. I think they do the divisions, and I think they do
Mm-hmm.
they break it down that way. I don't think there's going to be any talk in the next. For me, just seeing what I know about this league so far, is I don't think there's going to be any talk about having a lower division until way down the road.
Well,
Way down
well,
the
let's open it
road.
to the floor. Let's open it to the floor. Like, do you guys think so? Pale or odd? I guess I should start with you, or our guest. Like, what do you think? Do you think that we should have division? What would you prefer, and what do you think will happen? Divisions or
I would think
call-up
I would
system
think
of
a
some kind?
division. I would think a division
Mm-hmm.
and probably keep it around 16 at the most, because once you get past 16, you kind of go to like an LG, or you're gonna get to a point where you don't know every player. Like right now, it feels like a family. It feels new. It feels like I can go in any party
Like a niche.
and
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, I could go in any party and say, "Hey, you have a spot? Oh yeah, come on." I mean, I was in another league. We won't name that one. They locked the parties down. I don't know all the people, and you're like, why do I play here? Why do I care? I kind of like the family feel. I would hope they would keep it
Well,
16, making two divisions.
and
You know,
that's what I. One reason why I left that other fucking thing was to get back to this feel, and we're growing slow enough. We're still growing. It seems like we're growing all the time, but we're growing slow enough that everybody still knows everybody. I mean, there probably maybe 3 guys in the league that I don't know how they play. Right
Well,
off,
did we just go from 8 or 10 teams to 12 teams?
We
Like,
went
what was the jump there? Was it 2 teams or 4 teams?
10 to 12.
10 to 12.
10 to 12. Okay, so that's arguably 12 or 16, whatever, more people that we got.
Yep.
It still feels pretty tight. I understand adding essentially what would be like 4 more teams, so like whatever, 6 times 4. I'm not good at math, but the point is
24
that
people.
Yeah. So, thanks, pale dick. So that doesn't. I mean, I'm sure that's a lot, but depending on the people we get here, the I don't want to call it the filter system, but how we get guys, in this league, I feel like you get 24 quality people, you're still gonna have, which is a lot of people, you're still gonna have, I think, that tight knit feel, right?
Mm-hmm.
As soon as
but
one of those people is kind of a doucher, they kind of get ostracized a bit. They kind of get
Yep.
pushed out a bit, or they get banhammered or something. So
Yep.
I feel like you would never want to go over 16. I think solely because of the amount of games you want to play in a season. Because 239 definitely pushes the quick seasons, and I feel like 16, which is what 15 times 2, so you're 30 games in a season. Wait, 3?
15 times
Don't
3.
make me
No.
do math. Don't make me do math.
Come on.
Don't make me do math. So 45 games in a season. So no, I'm just saying. So you're playing 45 games in a season, which is you probably don't want to go over 40. It starts feeling too long. I would say in my experience with online leagues. So I would say 16 is probably the absolute maximum given 239's history.
I'm
That's as far as they
But
want to go. As far as they want to go, in my
that's
opinion, that's what I think.
I'm
but
surprised
if you
that you
think
think.
about it,
Sorry. So yeah, Sober.
Go
I'm
ahead.
surprised that you think that we're gonna have a minimum of 14 teams next season. I feel like we got a lot of guys that are full-time members of maybe some other leagues this season that normally
Yeah.
may not be here
So
after this season,
so
or
we're
at
Okay,
least not in a
sober
full-time
should it happen now?
capacity.
Should the
yeah.
announcement
Go
happen
ahead.
now?
Go ahead.
Well, I don't know. It's no secret or anything, but Pale, as one of those people who values Nether League at a higher priority during not the summer season, right? During when both seasons are going, I'm making the conversion to full time next season 239, and I also plan on throwing my hat in the ring for captaincy. So that is going to happen.
Nice.
And not
I'll be
only
right
that,
back.
I will raise this. Go for it. I will raise this to you, Pale. And maybe this is kind of where Sober's coming from. I have friends in Sid League and other leagues that are also making the jump. Now, this isn't a lot of people. This isn't 20 people. I know 2 people for sure, and possibly 2 other people that will do that. There's no, and just to put that out there for whoever will listen to this, there's no poaching or anything like that. I made my. I'll be honest with you, it's gonna be a bit personal, but people are making their jump to 239 because it's fun. Because it's fun. It can be fun because of the media. It can be fun because of the community. It can be fun because of the content of the games. It could be fun because of daily. You know what I mean? It could be any one reason that one person sees it as fun. Now, I personally, in my mind, just to give you some insight, Pale, made the conversion not when the belt was introduced, because to be honest with you, I kind of called that, fucking what?
Yeah,
I called,
yeah.
I called
Shut
that
up.
months ago, and I
Shut
just
up.
called 2000 on the goddamn hand. I don't want to do that.
Shut up.
Yeah, shout
Um,
out to you.
Shout out there. So I knew that was a thing, and it's great. Not to take anything away from it. I understand that's awesome. But what really got me, and this is going to get pretty serious, was when shit went down with AC personally earlier this season. Which I feel for the guy. It sucked. I personally didn't say anything. I kind of stayed away from it because I don't like to really deal with stuff like that. But I saw the love that rushed into AC, and I know him from another league, and he got it. I would say he got it there too for some people. Like everyone in times like that, kind of pulled together, and in the online community, that that happens, and it's great. It's great. It's beautiful to see. But when AC made his comeback to the throwdown and said what he said, to me, it touched. It was touching. So I just felt like, you know what? There's no other league that I feel this close to. There's no other league that I can see clearly. You can look at AC and see how much it means to him to be in this league, and all the friends he has, and how much they meant to him during a crazy tough time to go through. Like, let's be honest. And that was enough for me. There's really nothing other than that. I just want to be a part of it. I want to be a part of it full time. And to be fair, I had a couple rough seasons, if I can be frank about bullshit, online hockey, and not about real shit that AC was going through. And I was, just thinking about like, why the fuck am I playing hockey anymore? You know what I mean? Like, I don't even want to deal with this shit. If it's not fun, if it's not causing me entertainment or fun, why do I want to be a part of it? So, AC was a good reminder that it's more than just that. It's a community. It's what you do in your free time. So I feel like other people, whatever their reasons, see a sorry, not to rant, but see a fraction of that, or however. So I think there's something special here. Daly says it all the time. I thought that was my one thing, and I have friends that are also, for their own reasons, making the switch. So I don't think it's quantity like LG or whatever leagues of teams of players and skill. I think this league is quality, and I think people are seeing that, and I think that's why Sober's saying there's going to be a big jump.
Yeah, and I don't want to step in here either. Too, on top of that, is there's a lot of people here that used to play in that other one, and there's a lot of people over there that still play with a bunch of people that are over here. I think there's some inside stuff going on, and um, is just gonna make for people converting. I guess is the best way to say it, because we had a lot of people even this season that played in both, right? They played in both, and then the summer season, to have 12 teams in a summer season and have like really no fucking drama during it. I mean, there's a lot of reschedules and shit, but 12 teams in a summer season is fucking pretty tight with a small roster size and having everybody show up. That's pretty fucking good.
Yeah, for sure. I guess I wasn't aware, that there was this big mass group of people that I guess not big mass, but a decent amount of people that are planning on coming over full time that hadn't been before the summer season. I was looking at it and I was like, yeah, like we have 12 teams, and I think it's pretty cool that we've got a lot of these people in the league. I just wonder how many are actually going to stick around. Obviously, you're hopeful that that's going to happen because, I feel like our media team over here is pretty awesome. I feel like us putting out a couple of shows a day, having the belt and all this other cool shit. I feel like the community is just in general really fucking awesome. And
it's just getting stronger.
Said that, yeah, I still felt like there's some loyalty that's going back to these other leagues and stuff like that. But I mean, obviously, you hope that, listen, you leave an impression on these people and you say, hey, you guys are just as much a part of this league as you are any other one, but we're fucking cool.
And I want to give a shout out to Yam, to Hugh, to all the guys that were in the other league, the reasoning of the other league, for coming over here and keeping it going strong. I mean, it's a testament to them. Everybody who puts in their work. The dailies, the DJs, the fucking even Thompson put in work. Everybody.
Thompson's awesome, by the way. Shout out to Thompson.
Yeah, I mean, shout out to
Joe Thorne. Yeah, that's right. Wait, what?
But you know what I mean.
Shout out to
everybody
for Joe Thorne. Stop trying to bullshit.
When this league was created, I just left that other league. I did a fucking drop the mic. Here you go.
Mike dropped that league. Mike dropped that other league. Championship. Fuck up.
Yeah. And it was nice to play with Benson the other night, by the way. But anyways, it's when you think about it, there was just shit going on. I left. I can't even go on that site anymore. I got banned. Whatever that is, what it is. We're not recruiting. Everybody has friends that are friends, and they play wherever. Well, once they migrate over, they realize this is what that league used to be. That is my last comment.
Yeah, and that's
that I'll
great
make
insight.
on that whole thing.
Because I
this league is where it went from.
Yeah, so I wasn't around back in the early days. Like I started playing in January of 2015, I believe. So I'm only like 2 years in. To the whole Sixes thing. I never played competitively or anything like that, so I was never around for what that league was. So what 239 is, right? Basically. But I will say, to your point, and Daly brought this up, God damn it, Drift, stop sending me messages in this goddamn shit, Jesus.
He wants to get in a fucking party. Everybody wants to get in a fucking party. They all want to fucking just
chill, guys. We know we're the plastics. We're the cool people on campus. Anyways, so Daly's point was they're not competing. 239 is not competing, right? Now there's more to that sentence, but that sentence alone is okay. I can respect that. You're not competing, but what are you doing? You're doing your own thing. They're just doing their own thing. 239's doing their own thing. Yam. I'm so sorry, Pale. Pale just said. Pale just said, this league's fucking cool. I know, I don't think of you that way. I'm so sorry. I actually do like you and love you and respect you and think you're a good captain. And I would not ask for a trade if I were on your team. Trust me, we're fine. And I don't think you look Jewish at all. Not that there's anything wrong with that. But anyways, my point is, they're that 239 taking their own team. You said they're fucking cool, and that's true. Even before the belt, guys. Need I remind
Yep.
all those poser captains who now just want a fucking belt, which is a lot of fucking people. That's fine. That's fine and dandy. But the write-ups and the chat box and the parties, all the chirps, that shit existed long before. That shit is what keeps driving this I think the coolness of this league. So I agree with some of Pale's comments and Sober's and definitely Daly's, which is they're not competing, they're doing their own thing. There's no need to compete. You just do your own thing, and
that's why to begin with we went with the invite system. We went with the you have to vouch for somebody because we weren't gonna let in the fucking guys that have been banned from multiple other shit for doing stupid shit. Just it is what it was. This is how it's gonna be. If we have 4 teams, we have 4 teams. If we have 8 teams, we have 8 teams. If we have 10 teams, we have 10 teams. That's how it was gonna be. There wasn't gonna be any fucking around, really. If you fucking cross that border, you're done. You just say bye. Who cares? And now it's grown to the point where everybody knows everybody again, but we're bigger.
So just be big, right? Be the right kind of bigger.
Yeah. Don't grow overnight. Don't fucking let every Tom, Dick, and Harry in. Just let it grow naturally. I mean, for fuck's sakes, we're what, season 5? Season 5,
yeah,
and we're already fucking
season 4 right now.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, we're talking about season 5, whatever. But
yeah, we're going to season 5. But Sober, I don't want you to be confused here when I bring up the call-up system. That's just a system that I can think of. I'm not saying I hope that or anything. I'm just saying when you get to big enough amount of teams. That's all I'm asking. What's going on?
I got busted.
Lose?
I had trips. Yeah, I had trips.
You suck.
You had the 2 cards
anyways,
in his hand that could beat me.
Yeah. But sorry, what I was saying was that was just a suggestion, not trying to, I'm not saying anyone's copying anything. I'm just curious as to the direction this league wants to go. And either way, I'll be honest with you right now, just like NHL 18 and however broken it may be, either way, I'm buying it and I'm buying into the league. It's going to happen regardless.
Everybody buys the fucking next year's game, regardless how dumb it is.
Yeah, we can all bitch about it and blame compies. Yeah, you can blame compies in the beta and be like, they didn't fix shit. And it's like, okay, $90 later, you're fucking you're playing it in September.
Yeah.
Chill.
It's smoother. It is smoother though. You gotta admit that. The gameplay.
I don't want to get into the fucking beta because we're already fucking up against it. But
you don't want to get in the beta? This is did you guys talk about it last week? What the fuck do you guys even do on this goddamn show?
Dude, is fucking we're already half an hour fucking past. I ain't fucking gonna start a whole new conversation on the beta. Although,
so what do you want to do?
Like we've been told before,
it felt like we haven't talked about a bunch of shit.
Friday?
Exactly. Play the fucking beta. Get wrecked.
Yeah, I'll fucking play the beta, motherfucker. I'm on it.
But what are we playing tonight anyway? Are we playing the beta or are we playing 17?
I don't know. Right now would be about the time
gotta play the
beta. Drunk Puck. First one's in.
Drunk Puck?
And see who fucking sends invites. Last week I was kind of fucking depressed. Nobody sent fucking invites. So, yeah.
Well, that's what happened when you're a 3rd round pick and get traded 4 fucking times. Talent slut.
3rd round pick. I would love to have been a 3rd round pick, motherfucker.
Wait, 3rd overall pick? Oh, God, sorry.
Oh, my God, yeah. And don't tell me you weren't fucking in Niam's ear going, oh, you gotta trade for him.
Wow. Can't drop that, eh? It didn't happen, so get over it. You know you wanted it to.
It's alright. It'll make you more humble. Sober.
No, I'm completely fine with it.
Thank you, Dad. Jesus.
To be honest,
my question is now. Let me ask you this, Sober. Since now you got your new controller, are you gonna go on a tear?
Just gonna you have to tune in and find out.
Equipment.
It was a 2-month wait process. I finally got an Elite controller again. The
Finally
controller,
got an elite
the controller,
again.
the controller that I was using for this whole season is going to be posted on a video, getting shattered. I haven't figured out how I'm going to shatter
Oh
it
my
yet,
god.
though. I haven't figured out
This is exactly why. No,
if I'm going to drive
Make it a
over
poll
it.
on the site.
M80.
This is why this league is
M80.
awesome. Make people vote how you should destroy it.
Because Saint wants to see a picture of the Carnage aftermath. I was gonna do like here's a picture of a sledgehammer. Here's a picture of the controller. Here's a picture of the sledgehammer hitting the controller. But
Yeah.
Why don't you just take a video?
Pictures. Just fucking video the shit.
I have a suggestion and video.
I gotta find somebody to hold the fucking video. I mean,
Get your wife.
Yeah, Sober. Everyone has a camera phone. It's the 21st century. Jesus, Grandpa. Anyways, I have a suggestion, which is fill a bucket full of kerosene, gasoline, whatever. Throw that fucking thing in it and light it on fire. A big boom. Also, don't do it indoors. I feel like I have to tell you
And
that.
then hit it with the sledgehammer.
And then hit it with a sledgehammer. All right.
And then hit it with
I say M80.
Okay, put
say
matches
M80.
on the edge of the sledgehammer. Put a flaming sledgehammer.
Hit
the gasoline.
Maybe I
And
should
if you
post
die,
a vote
that's
on
a
this.
risk I'm willing to
Hey.
take.
Hey, fuck this,
Post a vote on this.
motherfuckers. No, yeah, I should put a poll. You know, be like, hey, how should I get rid of this fucking controller?
How would you destroy this? Does it still work at any capacity, or is it like fucked?
It's pretty much fucked. I might be able to play goalie with it, maybe, but the
Weird.
anywhere, yeah. Well, it's like anywhere that I want to pass, it goes like completely fucking gonzo. So I played.
You're a puck hog. You don't want to pass.
I played a couple games. I played a couple games
shots
before the show
fired.
tonight with the new controller, and I'm used to the other one saying, okay, I gotta push this way to get it to pass here, right? So I push
More
that way,
excuses.
and it goes completely fucking where I actually pushed it. Like, motherfucker. But I'll be good. I'll be good after tonight. All right.
Sounds good, boys.
You're gonna
And
let,
I
hey,
have one
gonna
final
let up the
question.
lid.
And I don't care where the fuck I play either. I mean, the fucking this season, I've been bouncing from left wing to right wing to left wing to right wing. It doesn't fucking matter. Shit, drunk puck, I'll play goalie. I don't give a shit. Fuck it.
Drunk puck, totally do drunk puck. But I had one final question. I don't know if you want to
Fuck off,
post this
Dom.
out after this, but while I'm here, I won't. It won't be that. Fine, it won't be that. But I have one question. It's way too early for it, but that's exactly the point of it. Who the fuck's going all in? God damn it, Dale. God fucking
God,
damn it.
I want
Who
to have
has
fucking
to play?
money after this, so fuck it. I'll call it. I don't give a shit.
I know. Yeah, let's just all in and then end this. But my question, real quick, to each one of you is:
Fuck.
Who is your pick? I already know two of your picks. Who is your pick to win the cup this year? Odd, go.
Oh, tail toner.
To win the belt.
Come on. We are.
You're gonna go with
you
boys,
know
boys,
it.
boys. But you're on
You
the
know
team.
it.
I'm
It
just
still
fucking-
doesn't matter. I didn't get
Pale-
traded. That's
Pale-
the reason why.
You guys are biased.
I'm so-
biased fucks.
Daly's,
You're
you
picking
know,
your own
secret-
goddamn team.
God, now I
Secret
gotta
weapon.
play
Of course
this
I'm
game to
gonna
get
pick my
money
own
for the
team.
next fucking show. God.
Sober. I guess
Listen.
you and I are the only real picks. Who are you picking?
You
Sober?
will
Who do
never
you think's
see
gonna-
me pick against my team ever. It's just
Okay,
never
Daily.
happen.
Okay, Daily. It's called being a realist. Okay, wait. Pale. Say your team wasn't in it. Who do you like?
I could be gunning
Ma-
this team
ma-
right now. It's still winter is coming.
Okay, I don't care what the fuck how sexually active the winner is. What team
maybe
would
that's
you
why
pick?
you're having a down year. You
Oh,
know,
who's having a
you're
down
just-
year? I'm in first
Oh.
place.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Don.
He's talking.
He's
He's not
just
talking
like
to you.
all
He's talking
down.
to me. Odd.
Yeah.
Can we just? Can we just stop?
Okay,
Okay,
sorry,
Odd,
sorry.
I'll
I know.
re-ask you. If you were to pick a team that wasn't yours, say your team didn't exist, what team do you like that they could possibly contend for the cup or the belt?
Honestly,
Jesus,
If I can't pick my team, I would pick probably.
you
the
cannot.
Wolfpack.
Gun to your head.
I would
Sounds
probably
like
pick the
shows
Wolfpack.
That's
going
great.
all in with
That's you
zero.
stole my pick. You stole my pick.
Yeah, the
All
only
right,
reason
Pale,
why I
you can't
think that.
pick your. Oh, go ahead.
You want me to tell you why? The only reason
Yeah,
why
yes,
is I
sir.
think with Drug Monkey and Shock, they play pretty well, and they have the ability to win games that, honestly, I don't think they should have. I
Oh, there's a
mean,
nice
how many
full house.
games? I mean, how many games did they
motherfuck.
win
Go
close?
die in a fucking
that's
fire, pal. I fucking hate you, man. Fucking
and that's the
bullshit.
reason why I
Fuck
think
you.
the Jaeger bombs
That
have
fucking
a shot
5
too.
screwed me.
Sorry,
No,
sorry.
because they win the
Repeat
game.
that last thing.
I think that's the reason why the Jaeger bombs have a shot too, because they win games that they shouldn't,
Yeah.
and see how long they can win. I mean, honestly, anyone could beat anyone on any given night, and it's not star
True.
power versus star power, and it's all defense.
Hey,
If
Daly
we,
says
I
it.
mean,
There's a lot of parity in this season. There's a lot of parity in this league right now. So anybody can
Yeah,
beat
and-
anybody for sure. I agree.
yeah, I mean, Daly's
Yeah.
Daly. Daly's not God, but he's almost like it in hockey world.
What?
I mean, he's
No,
usually
god
pretty
damn
good
it!
calling
Don't
it.
pump his tires, Odd. They're already
Hey.
big enough. Stop.
Hey,
He's not. Listen, everyone thinks Daly's a god. He's not. He's a fucking goddess at most. No. Stop it. Stop it. He's all right. He's just a dude
Yeah.
with a weird-looking mustache. Like, come on, that's Dateline NBC written all over it.
Hey,
Don't worry about it. He's not a god.
I did
Come
say
on.
that I wanted to fucking draft him as
He's pretty good though.
a forward. I would love to see Daly
Mhm.
play out as a forward one season.
Oh, he's up there with Demar. He's either just under or just as good, in my opinion. Daly is a really good forward.
He's very good
That's
at
the
creating
depressing
stuff.
part.
Just to be
And
honest,
that's the thing.
to be
That's the
honest,
reason why
the
it's easy for me.
last season when I was a captain, I said
Oh yeah.
I wanted to get Daly, and I wanted to get Daly as a forward. I wasn't gonna play him as a D.
Yeah.
And pretty much I got shat on for that. I'm like, no, seriously, that was my thought going into it. But anyways, we're fucking up against it. I want to fucking play some fucking hockey. Enough with this
God
bullshit
damn
fucking
it! Hold
poker.
on. Hold the fucking phone real quick. You need to chill the fuck out.
God
Pale,
damn it.
pick a team that's gonna win the cup that isn't yours. No, we gotta end this real quick.
Um,
Who do you like? Who would you pick?
I haven't played them yet. But
Raw Doggers are gonna be
I really
spoilers.
like Black Sails team.
Shut the fuck up.
I
Black
like
Sails? Okay,
Demar.
that's real quick.
I like you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Black Sails is my. Joe Thornton's a beast.
Fucking Joe.
No,
Um,
did we shout out Joe, guys? Did we shout out? Can we just do that real quick in case we didn't?
Oh, shout out to Joe
Hey, you know what?
Thornton.
I'm going all
yeah.
in because you're a fucking slut, Pale, with this bullshit.
You guys gotta not
exactly,
forget
shout out
about
to Joe,
Vanilla
guys.
Nut Taps too, because they're pretty good too. That
I'm not
No, I'm
Marty
not forgetting
being on
about
the
them.
yeah,
But,
Yeah,
uh,
fuck so.
Marty made that front
They're
line
not.
solid.
They're not my team. To
You know,
pick.
and
Way
my
to-
They're not
last
my
thing-
team.
Way to go all in.
What's that say
on
after
this?
Be this.
70 over there,
And
Sober.
sober, you got to answer this before we leave, though.
Oh, fuck. Yeah? What do I get to answer? Fuck off.
Okay.
I don't want to answer.
You gotta
this shit.
pick.
Who's your pick for? Who's your pick for the belt? You dumb. Oh my god. Are you kidding me?
For the belt, we're going total finals, fucking win shit.
Yeah, for the belt. At this point in the season, who do you think would take it?
This point this season. I hate to flop it, but I'm gonna have to go with Daly. I think his team has it.
Wow.
They just have to fucking refine that offensive game. I mean, they're giving up 2 goals a game. I mean, what the fuck? He can't.
There was,
You know?
there was this team earlier in the season that beat Daly's team. I don't know who it was. I can't remember.
Yeah, nobody fucking cares
Yeah,
either.
yeah,
pal.
yeah.
Moving along.
And I did get Notorious Figo as well.
That is true. I think you
Is
guys
it
are much better, and you are a dark horse. Even if you weren't already, like you guys are working. You guys are a contender. I'll put it right there. You guys are a contender for sure.
I wouldn't be
in
surprised,
my
Pale,
opinion.
if you're in the finals against Daly. That would not surprise
We'll
me.
see.
Yeah, I can see that.
I'm just saying.
I can see
I
that.
know the players on Daly's team. I know the Dollies. I know the fucking Romes. I know all that shit. All they have to do is get the fucking mojo back in scoring, and they're fine. They're fine. I mean, that's really it. You get the scoring back up to fucking even 3-4 goals a game, and they're gonna win.
Okay, I have one question. I have a question for you though. Did did the Wolfpack not beat boys?
Yes, but the
They
one
beat
back
Honestly,
is
I
very
mean,
beatable.
it may have been a tight
Very,
series.
very, very beatable.
They are very. I understand. I'm not saying they're the best by any means. I'm just saying if you have a David and Goliath situation there, Wolfpack is a pretty good David in that scenario. So I'm just saying they're my dark horse, and I agree with Odd. I think they're going to be my pick. But yeah, boy, I don't hate anyone's pick. Boys,
Okay,
it's not a bad pick at all.
it'd be Ozzy versus Odd in that game.
Yeah, there's
hey,
no
the
Odd
first-
Island, folks. That's fine. Ozzy's gonna. I'm sorry, there's no Odd Island.
Oh, we'll see about that. We'll see about that.
Is it in a lake or ocean?
But-
There
Where the
we
fuck
go.
is this island?
There we go. I want you to defend yourself. Let's go.
Hey, all I have to just say is, I mean, I have shut a lot of people down. I mean,
Oh my god.
I think D-Mart's the only one that scored a lot of points against me, in which I think 5 is a lot of points.
This guy up
Honestly,
the mic, man.
And,
I'll
and,
hear
I
that
gotta
shit.
look up
Just
how
have
many
to-
points Savage
I just have-
scored.
Sabby got 2.
Mhm.
You know, your Brick, I think Brick and Sabby, Brick got 2 goals. I think that's it. And Sabby
Odd,
might
I
have
just
got
wish
1
you'd
or
talk
maybe
shit.
2.
I wish you'd just talk shit.
I
Yeah,
don't
you
talk
Get on
talk
shit.
Daly's
shit.
level. Get on Daly's level.
Yeah,
I
what the
say-
fuck? This humble
I
shit
mean-
isn't working out, man. You gotta shit on
All I
fucking
ha-
else here. Let's
All
go.
I have to say is the only one scored a lot of those goals were Pale and Cedar.
Oh yeah, I did score a couple
I
of
mean,
goals, huh?
If you didn't score those goals, you'd be
Hashtag
talking a
thanks
different
Drifting, I
tune.
appreciate it. First and
Hashtag
second
what?
goals
I
of the
mean-
season. Thanks Drifting.
I mean,
appreciate it.
EA,
Little charity.
EA helped you. But I'm not saying that's the reason why we lost. or
I'm
why
sick
we
of the
won.
fucking hearing
We
about
couldn't put the
EA
puck in the
bullshit,
net.
by the way. That fucking EA shit needs to just drop. It's in the game. I mean, fucking A. Sometimes
I know, it's
shit
in the
happens.
game.
You know?
That's
fucking,
illegal.
It's EA, it's in the game.
Yeah. So,
It's in the
sometimes
game,
shit's
boys.
It's been
happen.
like that
It's in
since
the game.
'09.
I hate hearing,
Hashtag
oh, we
game,
lost
it's in
that
the
game
fucking
because of EA. Well, you know, there's, for instance, on the Raw Doggers,
Hey,
there's shit
we
we
never
can bitch
used
about.
that, you know.
We didn't. You know, there's
you know,
shit
I think you're
fucking-
gonna have stupid shit happen.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
a fucking.
Yeah.
It's
Let's.
in the game.
You're gonna have stupid shit. That's the reason. That's the reason why Daily just pretty much. If I go behind the net, you stay in front because we know EA is gonna fuck us somewhere. We play
Yeah.
to that game.
But goddamn it,
You can do
motherfuckers!
your
it's
best to
gonna
be in the right
happen.
almost
position
ran
anyway.
2
It's still
hours.
gonna find a way to fuck you.
Mm.
Yeah, let's.
Yeah,
let,
but I
let,
don't
let's
try to
end
talk
it. I think
shit.
we're good boys.
I
Let's
want to get
end
on
it.
a
Sober,
fucking plane.
go ahead and call it.
What? Call it.
Let's drunk puck here.
Okay,
Call it, Blake.
let's give a shout out to D-Mart for doing his fucking bar
For
hopping bullshit.
taking
And,
beers and being embarrassed over podcasts.
yeah, this was scheduled a week in advance. SO let me know that D-Mart was gonna be my co-host, and yeah. But no, much love to D-Mart. He fucking got his ass kicked in baseball. You gotta drink that shit off. Everything happens for a reason, right? But thanks to Dom for fucking coming in, filling in good. Odd motherfucker, you finally showed up on a goddamn fucking show. And Pale,
I did.
good shit as always. You know, we got you in late, but we got you in. Obviously, we're getting invites from fucking like 8 other people during the show. Send a message.
Messages have nonstop popping.
Yeah, but send a fucking message saying, "Hey, do you guys got a guest yet?" I would like doing the fucking hidden guest, like people that aren't expected to be on, or you know when you post the shit on the website and you get the fucking, oh, here's our guest for the week. I don't want to fucking do that. I want people to tune in to see who the fuck the guest is, right? Like,
Yeah, it's
the
a good
whole
way.
special
I like
guest
it.
bullshit, right?
Yeah.
For sure.
Well, until the hidden guest
Yeah.
is fucking daily and I turn that shit off immediately, then yeah, every other time it's fine. That's the one time where I'm like, I can't hear this dude. Can't hear it. Can't hear
Right.
this Jello time.
Right.
Fucking
So like I
enthusiast.
said, Dom, thanks. I was fucking pushed up against it, trying to find somebody to co-host with me. You filled in. Sorry, Kayla,
Anytime,
that
buddy.
he left the party, that he was with you for like
Oh
fucking
my
4
God.
hours
Oh my
prior.
God.
It's not a thing. Hale said it's not gonna happen. I've taken out the grain of salt. I'm still gonna try, but it's not gonna happen. I understand. Fuck, man. Fuck me.
Oh, I
Fuck
didn't
me.
know that was about you.
Pale motherfucker, you should have that
Oh,
belt
secret's
all
out.
over, everywhere. I don't give a fuck. The metal
Yeah, I want a
detectors,
picture of
could
you
go-
naked, just wearing the belt, pale. Send it to me after this is over.
All right,
Oh,
I'll send you
goddamn.
the crate.
yeah,
Oh
just
my
drape that belt right over the crotch. Just fucking. But you gotta give side ass. Side ass.
It's not
has to
even gonna be
involved.
strapped around the back. It's just gonna be held
Ooh.
up.
There you go.
Oh my god.
You're good.
I don't know what about that sentence gave me a boner, but it did. We need to call it sober. I'm getting a bit
All right.
slutty when I get
All right,
tired.
all
Let's
right.
just call it.
We're fucking touching tips. I mean, fucking. All right. Well, everybody,
Yeah,
it's time to
lightsaber
fucking
fights.
fuck it up. I'm willing to do beta. Fucking 17 doesn't matter. Bring it on. Let's fucking win some games, have fun, get more trash than we are now.
Have fun, 239 fam. Enjoyed the last 2
Alright.
weeks. Last 2 weeks of the season.
See you next week.
Bye, guys.
Later.
I think there's more than 2 weeks left, but that's good. Have a
You're
good
more
one,
than
guys.
2 weeks
Yeah.
left.